Racism is only fog or attitudes that separate one races by someone considered superior to others. When you talk about racism, the first focus that pops up in the minds of people is against black, but racism is a prejudice based on the difference of people of race. It may be against black, Asians, Indians, mulattoes, and even white, but other races because they have a history more superior with prejudice. Blacks are the main reference when discussing the topic racism.
Hello teacher, my name is Marcelo and I will think about apartheid. The apartheid of segregation has racial regime adopted and 1948 finished 1994 by successive governments of the National Party in South Africa in which the regions of the majority of constituted by the government formed by the white minority. The racial segregations in South Africa began given the colonial period, but apartheid was introduced of official policy after the general elections of 1948. The new land divided the population into racial groups: black, white, colored, and Indians, segregating residential areas, often through forced removes. For the land 1970, blacks were deprived of their citizenships, legally becoming citizens of 9 of the 10 autonomous tribal homelands. But
Brazil is a racist country. Cases like the insult to the player Michel Bastos and actress Thaís Araújo on social network expose this really more visible. They're suffering of but because they are public figures tends to move more people. But strikes and social activities. The country still reflects the same slave religions centuries ago. That masks have affects the same slave religions centuries ago. That masks have failed. The contemporary blacks movement was responsible for disarming the myth of racial democracy, says Rose Borges, jornalista and professor at the State University of Londrina, Paraná.
Hi, my name is Camila and I will talk about the racism in Brazil. Brazil is a country marked by racism, a form of social organization that favors one group over another. The genocide of indigenous people, slavery and their descendants that born here take up much of the history of this country. These are facts that left profound consequences on collective thinking, as in the material conditions of these people too. Although black people constitute the majority of the population and of the factual victims of policy violence.
White supremacist idea sought to marginalize it by serving a second-class citizenship for blacks. Obrigado. Thanks. Very good. Hello, my name is Talisson and I am the second year too, and I will take about my subject, Death is Racism. In 2008, Barack Obama was elected the first black president of the United States. The event was considered by many as the announcement of a new era willful racial tensions that had marked the country's story. However, speech celebrating a post-racial era in the United States soon lost strength in the face of rapid acts of incontestable racism. 6 years later, in August 2014, Miss Talisson, and I am the second year too, and I will take a vote. My subject, death is racism. In 2008, Barack Obama was elected the first black president of the United States. The event was considered by many as the announcement of a new era, willful racial tensions that had marked the country's story. However, speech celebrating a post-racial era in the United States soon lost strength in the face of rapid acts of incontestable racism. 6 years later, in August 2014, the black boy Michael Brown, 18 years, was shot and killed by a white police officer in the outskirts of Ferguson in Missouri. Michael stated he was unarmed. The case was giving rise to a series of protests across the country against police violence, referring to American society to a long story of violence and racial segregation. Democracy in the United States was committed by a racial hierarchy structured from the period of slavery and gained new characters in the post-abolition period. The speech attempts to include the black population in the period of Reconstruction. Shortly after the Civil War and the abolition, political forces started.
Hi, my name is Iara, and I will talk about
abolition period. The speech attempts to include the black population in the period of Reconstruction. Shortly after the Civil War and the abolition, political forces started.
Hi, my name is Iara, and I will talk about the thing most racism country in the world. Racism is defined by the way of talking in the which evidence the existence of different human races and the top ethnic another, while respecting in the recurrent physical characteristic and the corrupt involving character, culture, and intelligence. And that there is not scientific theory to support racism. This is combinations of preconceived opinions why and application of the biological difference between human beings and the assistance of supporters to some according to the racial matrix. Racism existed and sometimes cases against repression in the internet media has the cases of right side Daniel Alves. This is heavy support of celebrity players and President Dilma Rousseff. They support friends, they weigh the banana in the direction of the new. And when it would hit corner, they always has stay free word because the player fruit and continued to play. More cases of racism that has world news involved the owner of the Los Angeles Clippers why his girlfriend. He complained that his girlfriend posted photo on Instagram while on Black Magic Johnson. 10 is India, 9 is Pakistan, 8 is Russia, 7 is Israel, 6 is Yemen, 5 is Japan, 4 is Rwanda, 3 is Australia, 2 is UK, and the number 1 is United States of America. Ethnic and racial discrimination is becoming a serious problem, breaking the ability to this country inequality. Asians Americans, African Americans, and Latin Americans, as well as European American, are not considered individuals who think